Testing? Hello! Had to pretty much prep for a few things here and there as well. Had to make sure that everything's actually going well, so yes. How's everyone doing, by the way? Grab your snack? Oh boy. Hey, Harlem, shake that ass to see in bed and watch me play some video games. Ugh, Paimon's actually face actually just started
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Got you right there, Zhao. Calm down, my dude. Gotta finish also doing Spiral Bliss coming up as well. Before I do that, we're gonna finish over. We can also snack some stuff. Hey, Wagner, can I help you? Yes. What do you have to sell? Take a pick if I no second rate item Wagner's. 2 hours also 15 minutes. Go. Yes, and we're gonna pretty much make something as well. That reminds you, order from last time's raid. Is this what you want or is this a new request? We are gonna have to grab as much as we can here. Let's have some rewards and goodies. These as well. Okay. Say hello to Grandmama. Awesome. Sorry about that one. I remember what it was watching that one damn freaking movie. What was it? Zootopia, and I remember it was that little princess that dude right there. Actually, princess saying that. Hello, we'll go ahead and go on, princess. Say hello to Grandmama. Awesome. I saw nothing, and you never will. I'll say nothing.
Boring.
Dude, where is Demon Slayer? Holy crap! All the Demon Slayer's all right, by the way. Hey Shikazu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry that I couldn't actually get up also so we could play. What was it? I tried to 4, but I was busy working today. There was a lot of things to actually do. Welcome to the stream. You're number 1. How you doing, by the way, Shikazu? Hopefully you're doing good. Staying out of trouble, staying prinky, staying hydrated, staying well. I gotta get some more gauntlets. I almost forgot about that. And also gotta get some more ballets coming up as well. Sheesh. Today is Today's Saturday, but no, it's Sunday. But still going Saturday until we got at least wait for at least 2 more hours coming down. Earth and water, wind and fire, cramming for what I desire. What's going on, Shikazu? Got these 2. Get the enhancements out the way. You gotta actually go to work today, but later at 4 p.m. you actually be home, says Shikazu. I don't think I'll be home until then, buddy. Sorry about that. Your boy gotta pretty much get some other stuff done, man. Gotta pretty much get that cheddar, that cheese, that Gouda sauce, that pretty much that gravy. So yes, I'll try to come back early. But that's a big gift, everybody. 50 wishes and also Spiral Bliss. We need to get the print this out the way coming up too. Oh shit! You gotta move my mic. Hold on, gotta sneeze. Don't just fucking hate it when presentation when you actually about to sneeze that pretty much freaking your face actually makes that funny goofy face, and then when you actually try to try to hold it in, it just actually just doesn't want to do so. It's like, come on now. Yeah, I gotta find a way to actually dust some of these stuff as well. How's your job, by the way, Shikazu? Hopefully you're doing well. If you don't mind, what do you do, by the way? Are you a teacher? Are you pretty much helping people? What's going on? Cause y'all know pretty much I'm a delivery driver, so yes. What the fuck is Lynn's in trouble for? What the hell? Hold on. I'm gonna simply go save actually Lynn. I don't know what the hell Lynn's doing up here, but we gotta go save that girl. Or not.
Quietly now.
Final warning.
Go as one! Wind, hear me. Here comes the catch.
Yeah. Get dog, bitch. Lynn, what are you doing here, traveler? Make sure that it's peaceful around here. What are you doing here? I'm all looking here for sweet flower, but not having actually much luck so far. How do you not have much luck actually finding freaking flowers? The hell? Okay, I only need 1 sweet flowers. Your security? You guard the gates, this is costume. Ooh, nice. Sure. Great, I'll keep looking around here in the meantime. When you're done, come and see me. Careful, Shikasu. My cousin's also security. He actually, well, he doesn't like it because people could be a pain in the butt sometimes. But how is it, by the way? I never have experience being a security, but I heard that you gotta go through some training. Man, finding it? Sure did. Let's see, perfect. This for you. You don't need to post it here. You can post it on PSN if you want to as well. If everyone, if you actually know what my PSN is. So yes. Yeah, actually, like my cousin actually went through like a bunch of trials where pretty much he has to go to people and also make sure that he told me that he actually went through like they had to pretty much like get sprayed with what was it, freaking they get sprayed with actually like pepper spray and everything, and it's not good. It hurts. Also, I don't know what you guys and girls do over there.
Busted.
Let's keep going, team.
There we go.
Barbados, guide us.
Oh, he actually got popped right there. Pop goes the monster. It's pretty decent. Nothing crazy happens at console. That's good. For my cousin, though, it's a different story. Because he actually pretty much was it. He actually has a security guard at the city. So yeah. He has to deal with all sorts of crazy He also has to deal with a bunch of fools that actually like college kids as well. Because college kids actually usually comes out to the city and also like drinks a lot and causes a lot of trouble for it. Not just him, but also his crew. So yeah. Bunch of pretty much stupid kids. Well, that's good that you actually got a job right there. It's only, when you become an adult, when you gotta have like a job or some sort of like stability. God, pretty much you can like bring home the bread, the cheddar, the cheese, the sauce, and also the goods. But everyone actually wants a different job himself, but you gotta start somewhere, right? I'll recommend pretty much like when you first start out, you like do something simple, like pretty much like clean stuff, and also pretty much or be a cashier. But once you actually like grew out of that, just work your way up. Be careful though, because everyone is different. Interesting. My cousin also has like those funny moments where pretty much actually like what was it, like sometimes homeless people actually would like sleep in like in the freaking like areas that they're at, and they had to pretty much have to go because they're not allowed there. Man, he would actually get into all sorts of stories where pretty much people just be bitching and complaining. Like what else is new? Golly. Oh my word. Attack speed, what else is there? Elan's hot ass, let's see. Gagne? Razor. I mean, we could spit fire and also do a beatdown, but what the hell? Or cause a superconduct team. Interesting. They should pretty much actually tase team. I really want to bring Beto as well, but it's like, Or we could be evil and set things up. Yeah, let's be evil.
Whatever would you do without me?
We'll go for Shogun, sweetheart, but Purchasing you're as dangerous as they come as well. But that's nice right there, Shikasu. Nothing bad happened yet. Keyword. Yet. Today's drinker one actually is a mix of juice, so yes. And I also got some water and also Sunkist here. I wanted to stream Uncharted earlier, but I'm like, you know what? I need to get these Genshin Impact games out, like also stories out the way, because it's a doozy. I didn't have time because I was mad grinding and also prepping for pretty much for big bosses as well as pretty much Spiral Abyss. Spiral Abyss I think ends tonight. Your characters actually periodically reflect with slowing water, greatly increasing your skills cooldown duration until the afflicted hydro element is removed. Hi Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to stream. What's going on by the way? Hopefully you're doing good by the way too. Wolf, hello. So before you actually start this ceremony, genius plan.
Right now. Right here.
Do that.
Wind, hear me.
Leave the wounded to me.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Easy.
Evil conquering.
I'm doing camera house and I'm doing alright, just a bit tired. Hang in there though. Let's talk about Picasso about his new job and everything. So yeah, work today wasn't that bad. I was talking with AJ and also Ganyu. Kinda mean bad Ganyu did something a little bit foolish.
Barbados, guide us. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Providing cover fire. Let's keep going, team.
I'm
And
always
die.
watching.
Wow. I was not expecting that, but okay, I'll take it. Rio's actually live, though, so yeah, I saw that. Hopefully Rio's actually doing pretty good. He doesn't sound energetic. I hope he's alright. Because Rio sounds exhausted. I don't blame him. I was like, bro, Rio, you rest, my dude. If you're actually tired and want to go and also rest, if you guys and girls are hungry, go get something to eat, and if you guys and girls have anything important to do, go get it done. What little guy do this time, so what? She's just being foolish. That's what. Foolish. Of course, AJ was there to pretty much actually stop her as well. I'm glad that she's there, but oof. You know, Ganyu, one. You're just being her. You're just being a little mean bad Ganyu. Just gotta pretty much make sure that I just not just watch her, but we just gotta pretty much just, like help her out. Golly, man.
Emerge. Right now.
Final war.
Wind, hear me.
Bro, this actually is a funny taste.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
And that works, okay.
Right now. Emerge.
Providing cover fire. Leave the wounded to me. Go and fly.
One thing I don't like that she was that Arctis was it because that his versus for any alien damage. And that actually pretty much caught me with there one.
Worthless. Here. Useless.
I swear by my sword.
Die. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, I hope that she actually didn't do something bad for AJ and Hu Tao's sister wolf. Well, Hu Tao's actually in a dorm right now. She's actually going to college, and then pretty much what was it? It's just her and AJ's family, you know. So yeah. Gaia sounds like she's the shy type, but oof. I don't know if she's actually getting whatever she's done, but I hope that she and also AJ are hanging in there and not being. And I think pretty much actually also what was it? Getting whatever they can done. So far, AJ's alright. AJ's just tired. Oh boy. But yeah, besides that, for me, work wasn't that bad. Work was actually pretty quiet today. Of course, there was that one last job that I was supposed to do, but I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna do that because the line was too long. And I'm just like, I ain't gonna pretty much be waiting for like 10,000 years for what was it, McDonald's? Hell no. Ironically, when people actually don't have like anything to eat, they go eat McDonald's and fast food. I'm like, bruh, come on now. There's plenty of actually good food out there. Just got from just going off and trying to nab it. But no one wants to do the freaking work, do they? Foolishness. Foolishness. Let's double check something. So yeah, my day wasn't that bad. Family's doing pretty good. It was actually just chilling, enjoying pretty much actually the spring. But right now, everyone, it sucks ass because it's raining right now, and it dropped from what was it, 80 last time to pretty much like 40 degrees. It is very, very cool.
I'm on the
right
case.
Now. So now a lot of people are too chill or thrilled.
Who's our target this time?
Ass whooping for losers, sweetheart. Cosmo might pretty much actually swap pretty much actually afterwards. Gonna actually pretty much get the story up out of the way. Then I'm gonna save this condensed version for tomorrow because Sunday actually gives us at least a chance to get what was it, multiple pretty much actually essential material, and I'm gonna get the battle pass up as well. You wonder actually would get your surviving Warhammer 40k universe. I don't know. Depends actually what's the lore and what's not, and also if there's any pretty much facts behind it as well. Touche right there.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
I mean, also depends on who actually made the Earth and stuff too. Measure that as well as what was that? Power scaling, if that's a thing. Also, projections like proof, lore, who's actually been like alive and whatnot.
Quietly now. Show them. Right here. Emerge.
And lore-wise actually counts or not.
Confess!
Because all I know is that Projection Genshin actually was a place that might have survived like, what was it, like millions of years ago? Before that, people don't have any damn records of it. I think Jean-Li's like the oldest Archon, which actually was it, saw like how like pretty much actually the world was made, but he doesn't say a lot. Jean-Li knows more than what he's actually like laying on about. He just doesn't actually want to pretty much either admit it because of the contracts that he has with people. I think it's also pretty much actually the previous actually Archons and monsters as well, perhaps. I mean, you actually knew something that's actually what was it before your time.
Gang's up.
I think people actually would kind of be like looking pretty much suspiciously as well. I mean, also the health of the area might also play a big role as well. Because now a lot of actually lords that I know pretty much actually are like very, very clean. Like what was it? In Zelda, like you have like multiple words that are like dirty and also nice. But most of like the king ones that actually come from pretty much like even an evil lord or pretty much someone that's actually just fucking hating. Like look at Ganondorf's bitch ass. He actually came back like after like what was it? 10,000 fucking years? Yeah. And he's still pretty much bitching about like Hyrule. But I think this time he actually wants to get rid of at least the curse, but who knows? Ganondorf is a lame ass. Did you get Nahida Nilou Scoop? I did not get neither Scoop. I won't be pulling till the last few days. I'm in no rush. I'm gonna be pulling for Nahida.
Here comes the catch.
Because I don't need anything for Nilou. What the fuck was that Hatro doing? Y'all saw that? Bruh. Who'd you get, Scoop? And we're gonna stream as well. Oh, and everyone, I got a PS4 stand, P4 multifunctional cooling stand for my PS4 Pro, so my PS4 is not as loud as it is, so thank goodness for that. I don't want to pretty much be slandering or saying anything bad about what was that, Nilou or one, but I'm gonna get Nahida instead, because pretty much I think that the Dendro Archon is gonna give us some more of a blessing here. And if you're gonna be pulling for Nilou or Nahida or the weapon banner, good luck, everyone. I'll be playing Nahida and her weapon. Excuse me. The actually Imperial Guard actually is Space Marine and Chaos actually Space Orcs Elder and Dark. The faction for the King Universe. Is that just one universe? Wolf, out of curiosity, because now you're not. If you didn't know this, Honkai Star Real also and also Honkai Impact are pretty much like our universes connected to each other as well. Because now I'm curious, is that just one universe? Because Genshin is not just one universe. Genshin is a multiple universe. Yeah, both already from actually the first banner, but actually this banner you got both in the C6 Nahida, R5 and also Nilou R5. Gotcha. Yep, in one universe. Honkai Impact and also Genshin Impact are multiple universes. One universe right there. I don't see a lot right there, man. I'm gonna say that pretty much Genshin might actually win. They have multiple universes because they're connected to Honkai. Ironically, it is because people think that what was it? Genshin actually is like what was it? A simulation, basically. That's what pretty much actually I think some of the lore say. Nice, by the way, Scoop. Damn, C6 Nahida already? Golly. Nahida's definitely worth it, I bet. Nilou, I think she's actually there for Bloom, also set up for Raiju, and also Kaveh. And I think she's also pretty much meant for Shred as well. Not just what was that? Not just for what was it, Hydro or Dendro, but both. So if it's a Shred for Dendro and also Hydro, then Nilou actually might play, I think, a Vaporize. Vaporize or actually Hyper Bloom team, or even Frozen Hyper Bloom or Vaporize team. Did Genshin actually have Planet Killer? So Wolf? They had pretty much actually, what was it? They travel from different dimensions to dimensions. I'm pretty sure that they do have a Planet Destroyer because they destroyed and reset like the world again and again. It's not. I don't think it's actually just Planet. No. It's not just Planet Killer. They have time controllers. Like what was it? Vandy's punk ass said that like something about like the God of Time actually knows the God of Winds pretty well. And then I believe there's also people saying that the false god actually like corrupted the world and pretty much actually like seized the land with actual monsters, but the monsters come from a different world, so it's not just one universe that we're fighting. We might be fighting an alternate universe as well, and the past and the future is what I'm pretty much actually speculating. Because people are saying that this game's almost like a time paradox where, what was it, like our sibling was like 500 years before us, and pretty much like right now it's like 500 years in the future. And now pretty much actually we're going to go after our sibling, and pretty much we're 500 years too late because they pretty much got destroyed by the Archons, and that pretty much it was a shift there, somewhat. Hey Otto, how you doing? Welcome to stream. You happy that both of them actually, Baiju is actually the last piece of the need for your Bloom scoop? Gotcha. You have extreme bad allergies, you guys go upon the real stream some weird backstyle? Gotcha. Nida's broken, Rama. He's super happy actually with her, but yeah, because you're still actually your girl? Yeah. You actually have a nice night also a day there and then head to bed, so gotcha. Yeah, the problem about pretty much planet destroyers is that pretty much you destroy a planet, but pretty much Genshin has a time shifter, which I don't know who it is. Because knowing these humans are in Genshin Impact, they're messing with things that they're not supposed to. Because Venti pretty much actually is holding back along also these Archons.
Take it easy.
Even though they want peace, some of them want war. Or they actually have no choice but to have war. And they don't know how to pretty much actually else live. Ah, shit. Candace is actually a 4-star girl, and she's your favorite 4-stars at school. Nice.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
Hey Otto, welcome back. How are you doing, by the way?
Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
You just farming on Genshin today, a lot today? That's good.
Oh,
looking for me?
You're the traveler, you say?
You're looking for the traveler, that's me. What is this Archon quest? Yes? Wait, yeah, this is the Archon quest, I think.
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
You're gonna believe me? I'll go.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence.
Sure,
Sorry.
Sawada. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking.
Yeah, shows too right there, buddy. You gonna? Aquaba?
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Yes. Let's see. Radioactive. Filled with actually a bunch of stupid fatuis and monsters. Let's see what else is there. Poisonous, pretty much actually water. Oni kabutos, lots of actual resources, and also pretty much actually lots of goodies sealed there, even though they actually look like they've been brand new for a while. And did I mention that pretty much there's a bunch of barriers that could pretty much screw you over, and you don't use at least the electrical grounding, you're dead? Yeah. So it looks actually like he's from Inazuma. He is Otto. Remember the name actually Candy Boom? Because actually that's your complete bloom team when the Raiju comes out. Candy Boom is actually a bloom team. Candace is the scoop. Gotcha. I'll try to remember Scoop. I appreciate it, by the way. Raiju is still going to be here for at least another 16 days, so... Whew, can't believe that he's coming. It's almost like a dream come true, but it's scary.
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Back when we were over there, what are you talking about? Jeez.
I see.
Sorry, I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
It's an electro archon that actually got involved, buddy. So many people actually love the name actually Candy Boom Scoop. Gotcha.
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows.
Maybe it's due to pretty much preventing someone from pretty much obtaining that power. It could be due to pretty much actually like Katsuragi trying to at least like obtain the power for himself. Speculations here and there, everyone. Your teacher actually asked this question on the class. Would actually you choose $1 billion or find the love of your life? I would choose love. What about you, says Otto? Well, the problem about pretty much actually love is that pretty much like it could change. $1 billion though could get you a lot of things though, and like it opens connection. Honestly, the problem about pretty much actually finding love is that the question is how long it's gonna be. And pretty much if you have $1 billion, you could pretty much actually get some things you want. So, to be honest, the love of the life does sound pretty much good. But hey, Rio, how you doing? Welcome to stream. So, stream can actually good luck with your stream, Serial. Thanks, Rio. I actually gave you a like as well. I appreciate it. Everyone, check out Rio's stream as well. So yes, AG9, Scoop, Shikasu, Swizz, Raishogun, aiming for a hip, Puzzle and Light, Mint Rudo, Matt Rick, and because they actually stream as well, so yes. Rio says all? Yeah. I mean, I could make $1 billion, but pretty much find the love of my life, that's actually pretty much a lot harder. Because if people actually think about it, I mean, like anyone can make $1 billion if they actually try. But find the love of your life, that's actually going to be something that's going to take dedication and work.
Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
Wait, AJ streams? No, Otto. AJ actually like uploads videos once in a while. That's what.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange...
Ah, crap baskets. I was about to fucking say. What does Raiju sound like, says Otto? He sounds calm and collected, but at the same time, he actually is very observant and also pretty much actually, how do I say this? Mild manner, but behind his mannerism, he actually looks for things, and let's just say that he's actually also a little bit mischievous as well.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky!
Did he sound British? No.
Stop shouting!
Right, Paimon?
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out.
Okay. He sounds like a really was an English speaker, and I don't think he does sound British at all. No.
It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
What the fudge? Okay.
Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Excuse me, maybe he actually pretty much bailed out there, that's why. Gotta tell us again, Genshin, not me right there, Otto. Could it be? Uh-oh.
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in the story now?
That's what it is, Paimon, jeez.
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Hi, Brazil, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Long time no see. Yeah, Brazil, it has been a while. Have you been good? What's going on, by the way? How's you and your family, and also your sister? Hopefully you guys and girls are actually pretty much enjoying your spring as well, and also staying out of trouble. Because, oof. And also, I hope that y'all pretty much are staying warm, because, man, it's actually cold where I'm at again.
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So, basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
I think I do know this Niwa. Hi, Stars. Ella's a Brazetta. Brazetta, are you going to be playing for Nahida or Nilou? If you are, good luck, by the way, and everyone.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
It's a possibility that it is. Oh, you actually need to do Kazuo's quest, says Otto?
The Kaidahara clan?
Yeah, I already finished it. Shit, Kaidahara clan actually has like a bunch of actually sad stuff going on.
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
And there's more? Yeah, it's gotta do with Scaramouche.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the damn point, my dude. We're back. Actually, need to go back and also pop in a real stream channel. Sure.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Yep, that's Scaramouche.
A puppet?
Yep. The Shogun puppet actually that the electro archon should made should be ruling Inazuma with her as actually we speak. It couldn't be her. That could be the Kabuki Mono, and it has to be the balladeer, but what has he been doing 400 years ago and actually thought they're sooner?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
We have Paimon hope that she keeps her mouth shut.
No. Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree. It does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Oh boy. This dude is actually pretty freaking serious about this crap. But I don't blame him for his curiosity though. The Isle of Ashio Darkling Clouds, Extract 1. A man arrived at Ashisuna around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he espied laborers actually walking along the mountain or roads toward the factories, their shoes scuffing along the jutting stones. They walked it like people convinced that so long that they had reached the fire raging in the mountain's belly, they might extract from it gems beyond price. The mood that the sight inspired was ineffable, beyond mere description for those actually not present to witness it. The man barked it of a cheerful greeting and sprinted to join the precision. There, a towering character who stood half a head taller greeted him with a heavy slap on the back, and yet his words were filled with respect. Do my eyes deceive me? Sir Miyazaki, I cannot actually think that the return trip from Inazuma City would have been easy on you. Miyazaki smiled like a young man taking the first steps on their journey, expression relaxed. Why, Katsuragi, Inazuma is the realm of the All-Might Shogun. I sailed upon the fastest ship, strode upon the swiftest sea routes. What dangers could I possibly face? And what was the good news? There was some, naturally. The two burst into uproarious laughter, roughhousing with the other workers of the path's end. A young man dressed in a lilac shirt and wearing a headscarf gazed into the dancing flames of the furnace before him. Now the flames of a forge are unlike any other, and their intensity affects the resulting integrity of both metal and blade. So too then was the flame watcher an unusual individual. As his fingertips sat a lizard. What the fudge? And on his face he wore a smile. The workshop was huge, and the furnace was deeper within. A reasonable person might think that there should have been many working alongside the Watcher, yet he's still alone. Only when Katsuragi and also Miyazaki strode into the room did the Watcher turn. This Watcher was Niwa, army officer and minister of Tatarasuna. Born to the Niwa clan, which served as one the 3 pillars of the Ishin art, Niwa never argued with his siblings and was a worthy successor by all accounts. The post he received as a result of his high standing with those in power served as a statement unto itself. Miyazaki handed a pinch of well-bundled text to Niwa as he adjusted his expression and said, "It is as you have said, sir. The elders of your clan in the city do not think highly of our plan." Yet I still believe that it to be worth a try. As such, I have found the proper vendors and procured the materials that you requested. Niwa studied the text and nodded. We should try some of these new forging techniques, whether Kaidara says yay or nay. Welcome back, Otto. You gotta brush your teeth and sleep, so stay safe and also good luck in your own quest. Peace, Otto. Thanks, Otto. Take care, suck your friends and pets. I'll catch you later, by the way, Otto. Thanks for stopping by. Katsuragi frowned, and with a sigh he said, "Forging is a precise and also difficult undertaking. You know this better than most, sirs, and still, you seek improvement each day with terrifying drive." Should Lord Nagamasa hear this, the sourness in his face should be hard to miss. Niwa smiled, replying, "And how goes the forging of your lord's great blade, Katsuragi?" Katsuragi neither wanted to shame his master nor lie to his two friends. And yet he could not think of any way to deflect, and so ruse. "I see your ears are keen as your hands, Sir Niwa. The jokes of the unlearned men are as nothing before you." Miyazaki hid his grin. Upon hearing this, Niwa released the lizard from his hand and into Katsuragi's palm. But just as more words were to be exchanged, someone was walking nearby. Their footsteps light with celerity of youth. The head that peeked in was round, and in the light of the fires looked like an oil jewel. The young man placed some boxed food at the side, and nodding, he prepared to leave. Katsuragi called out after him, "What about your share? Aren't you going to eat it?" The young man, upon hearing those words, found himself slightly at a loss. After a word, he answered, "Very well, I'll try. You are welcome to the food. We all eat the same fare after all." Niwa said. The man nodded and left, seemingly deep in thought. Holy crap, there's a bunch of freaking words. I'm gonna have to pretty much actually do a fucking storytelling about this. Extract 2. The Kubiki Komodo actually was by the coast. Sunset fell into the accompaniment of darkness. The bands of twilight actually showed themselves not for in their place did thunderclouds roll, grumbling the omens of a coming rainstorm. Darkness for the flesh of the sea, and the dust bathed the ashes of clouds actually to kneel upon the land. Its supplication actually mirrored the kabuki mono, with actually knees bent and face pointed toward the waters. None passed that way, and none knew what he was waiting for in silence. Time passed, unmeasured and uncounted, till a black cloud suddenly actually tore free from the sky and began to circle the kabuki mono, bearing down on him like a nightmare. Though he was actually not aware at first, after his stunning gaze was actually defined by time, he understood. This cloud actually had marked him from the very start. Outbound, a fishing boat drew near. The lights of actually its boat flickering and out of sight beneath actually falling sheets of rain. A mist unspooled across the area, stealing sight from the fisherman. Repeatedly he examined. It is but dust. How my eyes actually darken. Is there actually one that can actually deliver a boat upon actually safe tides? Like a falling spear, the black cloud reached the bottom of actually the boat and was joined in its bereaved distance of direction. Like a charging beast, they actually plunged to the shoreline. Scant steps away, the kabuki mono stood actually idle, slanting his head to study actually the grand wreck. Not but half an arm was left of the one who cried out for help, and with a plop, it landed on the kabuki mono's feet. He crouched to actually better study the object, straining against the urge to take a bite out of it. What the fuck? Okay. Scant steps away. What the hell? Half an arm was actually left of the one who cried for help, and he took a bite of the freaking dude's hand? Yeah, he did not. For the dark clouds actually swirling down actually had already picked up the remnants of the ship clean. The kabuki mono actually stared at it blankly, like an awakening dreamer. When he returned to himself, the clouds had actually scattered, as if actually they had never been there at all. As for the ship, could it have been actually been struck by a storm? Who was to know? Not the kabuki mono. Huh. Finally, extract 3. Katsuragi actually rushed to the doorway and also shouted, "My lord, things go ill actually at the furnace. I have searched for Sir Nilou, but there is no trace of him, and much time has actually passed since Sir Miyazaki's left to seek aid, but he has actually yet to send us any missive. Look." Mikoshi Nagamasa turned slowly, his face grave as one attending a funeral. He spoke then, his words actually having laid. Latin, excuse me. I wish not to actually say such words to Katsuragi, but Sir Miyazaki may never return. Katsuragi peered past actually Nagamasa's actually broad, stiff shoulder beyond actually the windows. Excuse me. The windows above actually boiled in waves of black, as if darkness now was actually the only weather, and might even morph into an abyssal beast and devour the Tatsuna whole. Over 10 people already perished. That was why. Katsuragi recoiled as if struck. Yes, it was coming back to him now, in dribs and drabs. That was why actually they had to set out to seek aid. Miyazaki had been the first to set sail. The clouds actually had only begun to form then. Traveling from Tatsuna to Inazuma to ask for support was normally no great feat, and yet there had been no sign of actually his return. Then a second ship was sent, followed by a third and a fourth, till actually the kabuki mono himself had departed upon the tides under foul skies and ominous fortunes. It had been Katsuragi who had brought him back and also treated him as his own, and it pained him greatly to see the lad go. Yet the situation in Tatsuna was severe. Even should they sacrifice more lives, it would have been worth it to gain assistance from Inazuma City. Nilou was gone, and none could find him. Afterward, Nagamasa led actually a search party into the mountains and the area around the furnace, all to no avail. Folk began to wonder if Nilou might have been encountering actually an accident, but worry soon turn into suspicion, and they would wonder if actually he had fled, unwilling to bear the sin of actually having caused these incidents. The people grew ever more suspicious, and Nagamasa himself strained against his discontent and fury. His face is going to resemble actually the rumbling clouds above. Suddenly a figure flashed by. Their presence did not go unnoticed by Nagamasa. He drew his blade and cut, though he only nicked the silken veil the intruder wore. For a moment they swayed, and then, like a marionette pulling by strings, they moved behind Nagamasa, laughing darkly. Are you seeking someone, my lord? Niwa, perhaps? Nagamasa followed with loud fury. You dare address Sir Niwa directly? Yet the figure parted like mist before his falling blade, only to actually rematerialize beyond reach, but not beyond sight. A ghastly apparition indeed. Was it actually you who slew my people? Nagamasa howled and charged, held back by Katsuragi's desperate grip. As the sense returned to him, he realized he was an inch away from falling into the furnace. It seems like the rest of the work remains unfinished from the existing text. However, it is apparent that this is a novel of an fantastical, colorful sensibilities born from an imagination well utilized.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Holy shit. Damn, more? What time is it? I'm gonna go to sleep after this then. Fudge this. A brief analysis of the possible events of actually historical importance of the Dathar-suna area. Details. This text actually belongs to a series of works sponsored by actually Vahu Mana's actually Veil Cutter project. It has yet to be numbered. Author Akoba. Abstract. The Dathar-suna area has always been a major pillar of action in Izuma's smithing industry. The two incidents have occurred here, and actually the details behind actually the first are vague at best. I believe, however, that there might be a hidden story behind the events that transpired. Hence, this actually paper will attempt to analyze what may have actually unfolded from actually the available data. Glossary: Dathar-suna area, Rainen Gokaden, Mikoshi Nagamasa, Kabukimono. Introduction. This paper continues and expands the work of actually my mentor, Mr. Rumi. In his report on the hidden tales of the Dathar-suna and is intended to further this avenue of research. According to the data, the blade forging techniques of Inazuma were originally handed down from the Electro Archon, also known as Raiju Shogun. Using actually the arts they inherited from the Archon, the people at Inazuma devoted themselves to the process of forging. However, strange rumors that do not quite fit the steely nature of metal work yet linger about. The Dathar-suna, which was actually the central pillar of the forging industry, there the Mikoshi and Niwa clans, along with the eccentric puppet, serve as actually the three windows of insight we need to investigate the truth behind what happened. Golly, we have a lot. Whew. Body. Strange notes from the Dathar-suna area. Their contents are as follows. 1. Perhaps I overstepped, but I think that Sir Nagamasa's move grows actually better when he forges blades. The obsession to cleanse actually the stain of actually the name Mikoshi must eat at him. Also, Sir Katsuragi discovered a nameless eccentric while patrolling around Nazuchi Beach. 2. The inspector bought a number actually of jade steel actually ingots. Sir Katsuragi discussed matters of smithing deep into the night with actually the vice army officer. 3. We at last actually made a single nagamaki. We call it Daitatara Nagamasa. The inspector was in high spirits, and he and the vice armory officer. Nozomu was actually taken by the beauty of the Daitatara Nagamasa that he drew a picture of it, and he performed sword dance with the wandering eccentric. 4. And we could not actually find that eccentric. The inspector flew into a rage and snatched at Katsuragi. The fudge? The great blade actually cut deep into the flesh, cast his own nagamaki into the furnace's flame. Nozomu actually could not abide by that order and drew that completely melted weapon on the furnace. He was horribly burned. Nozomu died that night. I dare say that while Sir Katsuragi may actually have committed malfeasance, it was actually out of the goodness of his heart. 6. Kijuru hid Dashi Nagamaki and Nozomu's drawing in the arsenal. Nagamasa is harsh, but also knows right from wrong. But even so, he actually is not amenable to reason. His name indicates one obsessed actually with purity. Still, I think I and some actually some households of Dathar-suna have not been actually blinded by the matter of Nagamasa's mother, Chiyo, and we trusted him. I must remain unwilling to forget the joy of creating the Daitatara actually Nagamasa with him, and that joy actually watching the Nilou and Cedric perform the sword dance with Katsuragi. Damn. Before we withdrew, we should have divided the arsenal key into 3 parts, one for the inspector, one for the armory officer, and one to be actually left in Tadasuna itself to prevent theft. But we were actually in too much of a hurry, and neither the inspector nor the armory officer could be found, so I was bold to hide the 3 extra pieces within treasure chests in Tadasuna. The 7 notes actually mentioned prior have been scattered across the Tadasuna area. Among the 7 notes, 6 seem to be of good physical integrity. Though they all look quite old, while the last one actually looks more recent. I believe that the first 6 notes actually and the last are different time periods, though the gulf in years actually between them needs to be verified. The concepts of the first 6 should be related to each other, as the instances mentioned are quite actually consistent with one another. Rumi once mentioned the haply actually hidden tales of Tadasuna, hereafter known as the hidden tales, that in the past researchers from Sumeru had investigated the culture and histories of Tadasuna and Inazuma. Though the place has fallen into some degrees of disrepair since the hidden tales were written, things have improved since actually the time when I wrote my original article. Regardless, what used actually to be an area of major industry remains a place most inhospitable, and residents of Tadasuna may be found living and dwelling by the waters. The residents when questioned told the researcher that Tadasuna's golden age centuries ago, when it was administered by the Army Officer Niwa, Vice Army Officer Miyazaki, and Inspector Mikoshi Nagamasa. Yet the elders among the locals with deeper ties to the region also seemed to stress the fact that there were strange rumors from their homelands past. A great many of actually these rumors revolved the yokai, who are so actually very characteristic of Inazuma's folk histories. A very small number, however, mentioned the word puppet. It should be known that puppets actually are neither traditional nor common yokai in Inazuma. This fact drew actually the attention of the researchers to delve further, and eventually the following pieces of the information came to light. A puppet did once appear at Tadasuna. Its visage was elegant, its apparel actually impeccable, and the way it dressed it hid all the joint lines on its actual body. If no one actually were to actually mention that it was indeed a puppet, it would be actually hard to tell at all. Additionally, this puppet seemed to possess special joint lines that would fade with time, potentially even disappearing altogether, which would perhaps eventually make the puppet seem entirely human. The name of the puppet was known to almost no one. Some folk actually claimed to have spotted it appearing around Tadasuna, while others mentioned encountering it at the central regions of the area. Some even actually claimed that it would frequent the beach. Tales spread of actually it staying beside actually the sea and gazing across the water toward Inazuma City. What it was actually that the puppet was gazing at remains a mystery. Holy crap. As mentioned earlier, the 6 notes all document a certain name is actually eccentric. The eccentric, which actually can also be read as Kabuki Mono, is actually usually used in Inazuma to refer to a figure who dresses or behaves in actually a peculiar manner. It is understandable, therefore, why this character will have left an impression. Should the people at Tadasuna indeed have a puppet in their actual midst and current mass panic, a good possibility considering the coexistence between the yokai and humans in Inazuma at large, then the puppet would likely become actually a local resident. What is less well known is if the Kabuki Mono was just actually another title for this puppet. Perhaps because it was uniquely dressed to distract attention from its more special characteristic, a workable theory, but one that still lacks enough evidence to support it. Still, it actually can be retained in an analytical term of sorts. A list of actually individuals related to Tadasuna has been compiled here based on historical documents from Inazuma. Starting from actually the administrators, the records are as follows. Army Officer Niwa, full name Niwa Hashihade. He was the inheritor of the Ishin art and successor of the Niwa clan. His family, along with the Akame and Kadehara clans, were together known as the Ishin Sensaku. Records note that Prince Nilou was the most intelligent individual who displayed remarkable talent in the administration of territory and people. His eventual prince whereabouts are unknown, but he was suspected to have left Tadasuna with his family following the incident. Vice Army Officer Miyazaki. Full name Miyazaki Kano. Kanio. He was actually second in command. His actual orders are known, and he primarily assisted Nilou in forging and personal management. He was of a affable temperament and had many actual friends in the region, including one Mikoshi Nagamasa. Inspector Mikoshi Nagamasa, the successor of the Mikoshi clan, adopted son to Oni warrior Mikoshi Chiyo, and the successor adopted brother to Mikoshi Mochihiro. Huh. He's also known as the Iwakura, the successor. With his mother actually missing and also abandoned by his brother, Nagamasa alone bore the family name, striving daily to wipe the shame from their history. The records state that Mikoshi Nagamasa was a stubborn figure. He was also noted to be a person of moral virtue and integrity. It has been noted in various actual records that he practiced forging swords for self-cultivation, and especially requested special instruction from Miyazaki to further his capabilities. However, after the famous blade Daitatara Nagamasa was actually forged, he used to stay his subordinate Katsuragi for reasons unknown at present. Subordinate Katsuragi. Katsuragi's actual full name and background remain unknown. Despite all the materials I have sorted through, I have yet to find anyone more additional personal information regarding him. As one of Mikoshi Nagamasa's subordinates, he was a loyal warrior who had been saved by Nagamasa in his youth. From then on, he swore to stick by his lord through thick and thin and give his life in service if it was but asked of him. Kubiki Mono, full name unknown, background unknown. From the many sources I actually compiled combined with Rumi's personal observations, this character might have been actually the puppet mentioned in the rumors. That Kubikamono was a figure of fashionable grace and gentleness. According to the hidden tales, he was brought back to Tadatsuna by Katsuragi and became a member of the community. When the actual Kubikamono first arrived at Tadatsuna, he knew nothing of cleaning, cooking, or any work of actually meticulous nature. The locals taught him their skills over time, showing him how to clean his attire, dance, and craft small trinkets. Records state that Kubikamono was there when the Daitatara Nagamasa was forged, though his trail ends before Mikoshi Nagamasa slew Katsuragi. I believe that the Kubikamono was indeed actually the aforementioned puppet, and that he literally actually had a hand in Katsuragi's death. It seems like the rest of this paper remains unfinished. One thing is actually for sure though, a lot of thought was put into it. Damn.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
You're gonna need something to back that up right there, Aqua.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Yeah, it sounds more like a novel. Has this guy ever actually written an essay before?
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Might be closer than you think, buddy.
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
And I'll leave that to you.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay!
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
We could try right there, Aqua. We could try. And with that ado, we gotta go. Rather, they're actually talking behind us as well. We know what's going on.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh?
They wouldn't understand.
After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it?
Yes, and he's also part of the Fatui as well. He's not just pretty much actually was a common folk.
If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
Uh-oh. Paimon. There he goes. What's wrong?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
The balladeer. There he goes.
The balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
This ought to be interesting. How the figure that you just saw. I'm gonna end the stream, everyone. Holy crap, balls of fire. I'm tired. I'm sorry. But pretty much I'm a little bit too exhausted, everyone. And I'm sorry this was a short stream, but pretty much we're gonna get this out the way right now. Holy crap. So it's actually just reading that and also pretty much actually being exhausted. I am very terribly sorry. I hope that y'all pretty much actually enjoyed pretty much actually watching me read like an entire novel there. Because holy crap, balls of fire. That was actually pretty much actually a lot of words to actually memorize. Hopefully we actually get the balladeer done, everyone. Everyone take care of yourself, your family, friends, and pets, and also punch out. See you in the next episode. Genshin Impact Part 651, excuse me. This is Part 650. If it is your birthday, everyone, happy birthday to you guys and gals. It's a holiday. Happy holidays. I'll do my best to return, and also punch to put up some more content streams after punch I was to hang out with my family and friends, of course, and also prepare for what's gonna come up. I will not have a Twitter, Twitch, everyone, because of the situation that's going on over there, and also sensitive people and foolishness. I'll be staying on on YouTube and also expanding slowly. Gonna try to get in our Discord and whatnot. I'll be playing this game next to Resident Evil 4, along with the remake, along with Assignment Ada, pretty much 7 Ways of the Mercenaries, Resident Evil 7 and 8, first and third person mode, God of War 2018, and also pretty much Uncharted 4 multiplayer with commentary and no commentary, and the no commentary will be pretty much be The Evil Within 2. Next projects are going to be pretty much God of War, pretty much Ragnarok, along with pretty much Mega Man Network series, Legacy Collection 1 through 6, and that'll be live and also pretty streamed. And then pretty much I'll be segmenting, also uploading Mega Man pretty much platformers, Mega Man X, 0ZX, and ZX Event, but officially I gotta go pretty much purchase myself a Mega Man pretty much Legacy Collection itself, the original Blue Bomber. I got X, 0ZX, and ZX Event, next to Mega Man ZX Collection, and also pretty much we'll be playing these games next to Neptunia, Little Nightmares, pretty much Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Rise, SAO, Kingdom Hearts 3, and also pretty much and also some other printed games coming up as well. Everyone, if it's how we're at, please pretty much drink plenty of water, stay out of trouble, stay perky, stay hydrated, stay well, and also stay away from baddies and idiots and bakas, please, because wherever you actually invite in your friend zone and stuff, just gotta make sure you watch them, make sure they're doing alright, hang in there, and also not doing too foolish. If it's cold where at, bundle up, and also pretty much drink plenty of some warm pretty much beverages, soup, ramen, cocoa, tea, coffee, warm milk, and also pretty much like the usual, and also pretty much actually enjoy the weather as well, and also stay out of trouble, please. It's not pretty much actually foolishness coming up as well, so yes. Again, everyone, I'll be playing some more Genshin Impact later, and also playing some other games depending on what's going on. Check out again, everyone, Rio, pretty much actually Scoop, Shikazu Swizz, Rise Shogun, Matt Rick, Rudo, Amy for Hip, Ganyu, and also Puzzle and Light, Agent Knight and Burgers actually stream content and video, also Luna, and pretty much please give a thumbs up and like. Thank you also everyone for supporting your boy and also for watching my content stream. Sometimes everyone, when I'm tired, I just gotta end the stream a little bit early and also stay because Steve is actually pretty good, so don't waste your time, everyone. If you're hungry, everyone, go and also pretty much actually get something to eat. If you're tired, go and rest. If you guys and girls have anything important to do, go get it done, please. Use your time wisely and also pretty much actually hang in there and also stay out of trouble, stay perky, and stay hydrated, and stay well. Again, everyone, I'm sorry that I had to actually end this a little bit soon, but I'm just exhausted after working, and also I just gotta try to get up. So yes, CP time for me, and also pretty much everyone hang in there. And also pretty much I wish you all the best luck for getting Nahida, Nilou, and also their weapon banners. If you're gonna be playing for what was it for Raiju and also Gani, and also pretty much actually the weapon banner next banner. Good luck as well. This power up actually resets tonight. Good luck on 1, 2, and I'll try to at least I pretty much play that once I get up and get some more punches and save up as well. And hell, enjoy punch your weekend on one. And I'll see you next episode. Again, part 651. This has been part 650. Thank you again, everyone, and see you next episode. Ram out. Night. Bye bye, everyone. Bye 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 bye. Bye.